What up, Seminole Nation? It's your boy, the Polk County Noel, saying what's up to you on this Sunday, whether it's the evening or the morning or the afternoon when you're watching this. Hope you're having a great Sunday, man. Last night, had my second live stream, Saturday Night Live. Unfortunately, that video got flagged and taken down, I guess for the music I had in the background. So, don't worry, Saturday Night Live will not stop. I'll just do it without the music, I guess, going forward. Unfortunate circumstance. So if you missed that, you can't watch it. But if you missed it, man, we usually have a really good time in those Saturday Night Live videos, man. Had a pretty good turnout. Appreciate everybody that did show up and did turn out, and had a good talk. But because that video went down, I wasn't gonna do a video today because I felt like we covered a whole lot in a 3-hour live stream. But since that video did go down, today, we're going to chop it up. We're going to cook the news and notes of the week. Slow week for Florida State as far as news and notes really went. Let me get out of that so we don't have to hear that crap anymore. All right. But yeah, slow day for the news and notes. Slow week, for news and notes. But we will go over the official visits that happened this weekend. We had one commit this weekend. A couple more official visits set up for the 31st of January. And the FSU basketball team, boy, them Hoops, they still going strong. Best team in the ACC. It's really not even a debate at this point. And, how far can this team go? Speaking of FSU basketball, let's talk about that. Let's chop that up today on your January 19th, 2020. All right, so we had these big, these were the big-time recruits that we had on campus this weekend. Offensive tackle, Robert Scott out of Arizona. DB, Donovan Kaufman. Running back, JUCO, LaDamian Webb. Athlete, Corey Wren. And tight end, Carl Tucker, who's a UNC player. He's entered the transfer portal looking to transfer. Those were the big names we had on campus this weekend. From everything I've read, everybody had a lot of great things to say. I know Robert Scott was getting greeted by the entire staff this morning. So hopefully, they can seal that one up. The Damian Webb has committed to Florida State. Good JUCO running back, short but stocky guy. They're saying he's running in the 4.4 range. So, hey, that's good. That's a good pickup. That's a good addition to that running back room. So you add Webb to already Kalen LeBourne, Anthony Grant, Toll Philly. Hey, you got some things kind of working right there. That's a good pickup though. Corey Wren is an athlete. Now, don't know if he's a wide receiver or a running back. He's listed at 5'10", 177. A little bit too thin probably to be a running back in my estimation. But they're saying this guy has incredible speed. I saw him be compared to Tyreek Hill. So if he's anything like Tyreek Hill, watch out. Obviously, he gets in that college weight room, gets some muscle on him. Got something to watch out there. From everything I've read on him as well, was very impressed by FSU this weekend. Very impressed by the staff and Coach Norvell. Donovan Kaufman, very impressed by the staff. Everybody seemed to come away with very good feelings of all of these guys. It's just a matter of any of them pull the trigger and commit. This is the first official visit weekend, and it's usually not the weekend you get big commitments because a lot of guys want to take all their visits. And there's two more weekends to take. So hopefully, FSU can seal the deal. Coach Norvell can still do it in-home, I think, with all of these guys. So, yes, you got them on the official visit this weekend. But, even after they take their other visits, you can still get that last eye-to-eye, that last visual contact. And you can get that in-home visit. You can get, last contact with these kids and try to wrap that up. I think that's a big thing, a big deal going forward. Dejan Edwards running back out of Georgia, has set up his official visit for January 31st. That's a good thing for us. Good thing for the Noles. That's the last official visit weekend. Usually, I mean, you go look at the history of recruiting on National Signing Day. Usually, that team that gets that last visit is usually the team that pulls that kid, because that's the last thing they really remember. Usually the team that gets that last visit gets the kid. And Jalen St. John, offensive guard, 6'4", 233, 4-star. He has set an official visit for Tallahassee. Again, January 31st. Big deal there. We can get and pull that one out. Yeah. January 31st. You can add him with the Robert Scott. You working with some things right now going forward. You really are. That's really all that's happened so far with the football news and notes. Let's talk about this basketball team. FSU basketball yesterday beat the Miami Hurricanes 83-79 in overtime. Really was a fun game to watch to me. That Miami point guard, man, Lights, had 24 points. Fearless little dude, was just jacking up shots and making them. He was really keeping Miami in the game. Vassell led the way for FSU with 23 points, followed by MJ Walker with 19 and Trent Forrest with 12. Hey, I think the hoops, basketball, you're looking at least the Elite Eight as far as I'm concerned going forward. Last night we kind of talked in the live stream. Some guys were saying Final Four bust. All those expectations at this point are valid, in my opinion. Like, they've got the best team in the ACC, and it seems to me by far Clemson beat Duke, and Duke just lost again to Louisville. So I guess Louisville may be the second best team. We just beat the defending national champions, Virginia. And the key of a great team, I think, what you see with this Florida State team, even when they don't play well, particularly have good games, they still find ways to win. They're on a 9-game winning streak, number 9 in the nation. My guess is when these next polls come out, you'll see a top 5 Florida State team. So really excited about FSU hoops going forward. This might be the year, and it doesn't look like it's stopping anytime soon. Leonard Hamilton has some big-time recruits coming in next year. If you can get Malachi Wyman and add to that mix, yeah, you're doing some things. Speaking of Malachi Wyman, there was a report that I read that says he will come on an unofficial to Tallahassee. Don't know when, don't know a date. I think it's key to FSU to get him on campus, or definitely get Norvell at in-home visit. Malachi is a guy that I really want to keep in this class. I mean, go watch his tape, man. Go watch Malachi Wyman in the dunk contest and do all this stuff. Insane athlete. Go watch him. I want to keep him. I think Norvell's gonna close strong coming up here at National Signing Day. We hope he closes strong. He started off strong. He started off with the bang. Let's not slow down now. I don't see it slowing down. I think he's doing some good stuff. Yeah, I really do. That's really all we got for the news and notes of the week, though. But yeah, I think Norvell's doing some great things so far. Again, this is the honeymoon phase. This all changes when Norvell goes out there and loses week 1 to West Virginia, right? So keep that in mind as we go forward, Seminole fans. But no, seriously, though, I think Norvell's doing some good stuff. I expect him to close pretty strong. For me, closing strong with just keeping Malachi on board, signing Dejan Edwards, picking up, a couple of these offensive linemen. And to me, that's a strong finish. I don't expect us to, are we gonna land Corey Wren, Robert Scott? Like, are we gonna land everybody on campus? Of course not. But if you can just get the key positions, running back and offensive line, for me, you win the money. But that's been your news and notes for the week. Like always, man, if you like the content that I try to deliver you guys, like, comment, subscribe, and share it. Don't worry, Saturday Night Live will be a thing to continue every Saturday night. Times will vary depending on what I got going on those Saturdays. But I try to get, because I'm all the way over here in Pacific time, Hawaii Pacific time at that. What's early for me is a little later for y'all. So at the latest, man, I try to get y'all 9, 10 o'clock so y'all can join the live stream and kick it, But Saturday Night Live is still going to be a thing going forward, man. Should come out, support it, show love. We talk about whatever you guys want to talk about, just random topics, football, basketball, whatever. But yeah, this has been your boy, the Polk County Gnome, man. Go Noles. Have a great Sunday. Chop it up, Seminoles.